Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I just wanted to go live and read the morning meditation this morning that I've got. I do one every day to get my day started, and today, from my very favorite book, In God's Care, I'm going to read from that. I thought it was really good this morning, so I wanted to share it with everybody. So here we go, February the 11th. It is the final proof of God's omnipotence that he need not exist in order to save us. That's by Peter de Vries. Sometimes we get so tangled up in beliefs, concepts, and definitions that we have no choice but to sit back and have a good laugh at ourselves. If we don't at least occasionally find ourselves a little silly, we're in trouble. Our search for enlightenment and fulfillment, noble as it may seem, might actually come down to one thing: self-centeredness. It's all well and good to seek spiritual truths, but many of us are looking in the wrong places. Do we know someone who could use a helping hand? Is it a friend in trouble? Are we doing something to brighten someone's day? Our faith is empty if we put concern for our own soul before the needs of another. When we overlook what we can do for our fellow travelers, we are missing the whole point. If we are busy being helpful, we don't need to worry about searching for God. And the thought to ponder on for today is, I don't need to look any further than the next person I can help. So that is the thought for the day. So a lot of times I get so caught up in what I'm doing or what I'm going to do for the day, I forget that I look kind of straggly this morning, but anyway, I'm here to do this because I thought it, I don't know, I just thought I needed to do it. I don't know. Share it with everybody. It's not really a big major ordeal, and I'm not really looking for anybody to show up. I just wanted to do it and read it because it's really good. It was really good. It's hit me really hard this morning as far as, when we go through our day, how are we really treating other people? Is it all about us? Or are we trying to do something to get out of self? Are we trying to help the other person? Are we trying to, I've heard this word over and over, fake it till you make it. Well, you know what? I don't like faking it till I make it, because for a long, long time in my life, I've faked out lots of things. And, I was the actor, the director, the producer, and all that kind of good mumbo jumbo. But in reality, the only director and actor and the one that's supposed to be in the driver's seat is God, right? So in saying that, if I'm truly putting my trust, my faith, my trust, and my belief in that, which is in me, then I shouldn't have any problem with helping another person or being kind to another person. Now, being a human being, I sometimes forget these things, and I can be rude, intolerant, unloving, and especially self-centered and selfish. And I think a lot of human beings can do that. But I also believe that we can also start our day at any time over and correct those behaviors when we notice it. It's almost like when you know better, you do better. And I really want to do better. They say, whatever you're intending to do, or what is your intention. And I've heard Dale saying, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. So, good intentions is not really, for me, the right way to put it. But I will say, I will focus on that intent to do better, to be better than I was yesterday, to be the best that I can be today, whatever that might be. I never know what that's going to be. I never know until it's put in front of me to do. All I know is that when it's there and I'm presented with it, what am I really going to do? Am I going to be rude and inconsiderate and self-centered and selfish, or am I going to do the opposite? And a lot of times, most of the time, I'm going to say 75% at least of the time, I forget that. I will be guilty of that. I'm guilty of not being selfless, and it often reminds me of that of the St. Francis prayer, and I think I've got that, as a matter of fact. I'm gonna pull it up and read it. I'm hoping I've got that. Let's see if I've got that. What do you think, guys? What do you think? What do you think? Kind of goes along with today's reading for me. So let me see if I can find it in here. Usually it's in there. So let's see. Here we go. It says, Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. O Divine Master, let's see, let me get it pulled up here right. O Divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console. Now, I can't read it. To be understood as to understand. To be loved as to love. For it is by giving that we receive. It is by pardoning that we are pardoned. And it is by dying that we are born to eternal life. Amen. So, that is really a good one to think about for me. And, whoops. And can I be that? Can I do those things on a daily basis? Or at least try. Okay. Maybe it won't fall. Maybe. But anyway, that was just something that I'd like to share with you guys, and because it hit me today when I was reading it. I thought, wonder if anybody would be interested in hearing that, when I start my day and how I start my day. I truly believe in the power of prayer, the power of the higher power, the source of God, good orderly direction, whatever name you'd like to put on it. It all leads back to the same source, basically. I'm not trying to push religion here. It's about spirituality for me. It's about, and spirituality is for people that don't want to box God in a specific thing, or a building. I truly believe that I can talk to God and right here in my home. Hello, good morning to you too. I was just sitting here talking about the reading that I do every morning. It is it comes from this book, in God's care. And it's not religious, it's spiritual. I don't want to get off on a religious kick because I'm not religious, although I do believe in God and higher power and a source. I think it's inside all of us. I think we all have the capability of having that inside. A lot of times we have to get down in deep and pull out the junk in order to know that God's in us and in everything and everything, everybody. And a lot of times we have to try to, I don't say pick and choose. I don't pick and choose. I don't get to pick and choose what that's going to be. What I do get to pick and choose is my behavior. Am I going to treat someone like I want to be treated, or am I going to act like a donkey, basically? So, since there is another person here, I'll read it again, if you'd like for me to. So, it's from this book, In God's Care, okay? And it's February the 11th. It is the final proof of God's omnipotence that He need not exist in order to save us. And that's by Peter de Vries. Sometimes we get so tangled up in beliefs, concepts, and definitions that we have no choice but to sit back and have a good laugh at ourselves. If we don't at least occasionally find ourselves a little silly, we're in trouble. Our search for enlightenment and fulfillment, noble as it may seem, might actually come down to one thing: self-centeredness. It's all well and good to seek spiritual truths, but many of us are looking in the wrong places. Do we know someone who could use a helping hand? Is a friend in trouble? Are we doing something to brighten someone's day? Our faith is empty if we put concern for our own soul before the needs of another. When we overlook what we can do for our fellow travelers, we are missing the whole point. If we are busy helping, we don't need to worry about searching for God. And it ends with the thought to ponder: I don't need to look any further than the next person I can help. And that's what I was just talking about, and also mentioned in the St. Francis prayer, to be selfless, to love rather than to be loved, to to show peace when there is none. I'm paraphrasing now. I read the prayer, but for those that are interested, you can just Google it, the St. Francis prayer. I use several different means of spirituality, not just one. What I was saying was, I do not confine my God. I believe there's God in each and every one of us, whether it be good, bad, or indifferent. Others might disagree with that, and that's okay. I can agree to disagree with anyone. But for me, it starts from the inside out, not the outside in. Because once it goes from the head to the heart, it don't go back. For me, it didn't. It hasn't. But that doesn't mean I don't have. Amen. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Amen. Because it's really important that I treat others the way I want to be treated. So that's what I do daily, is try to do those things. Do I always do it? Do I always remember? No, the humanity, or not humanity, but the human side, the flesh side of me wants to sometimes disagree or get angry or upset, which are natural emotions. It's as long as I don't project that onto someone else. And that's actually what I try not to do. I don't want to do that. I was just saying that, our intent a lot of times is not to do that. We have intentions to be nice and kind, but our intentions sometimes, as the old saying, like I started out with, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. So I can't think myself into right acting. I have to act myself into right thinking. So in order to do that, I have to have God's help. Higher power, the source, whatever you like to call it. Like I said, it all leads back to the one thing. And I truly believe that. So in order for me to be able to do that, I have to check me. It's never the other person. If it is, it might be my perception of how I'm seeing the other person. Do you understand what I'm saying? Maybe you don't. I don't know. But a lot of times my perception is not really the right perception. So sometimes it can be an illusion or a delusion in my head that this person is acting out of character or blah blah blah. Good morning, Native Green. Good morning. How are you? I was just sitting here sharing my daily meditation with everyone, which is basically prayer. Prayer is asking, and meditation is listening to that for that answer. And I mean truly, really, truly listening for that answer, because sometimes we forget. I have an automatic forgetter that says, no, you can go ahead and do that. You can go ahead and act that way. But again, when you know better, you do better. And if you don't, then I will say I don't know about the rest of us, but I suffer the consequences of my own actions, whatever that might be. I'm very good. Thank you very much for asking. And I was just talking about my prayer and meditation and how I start my day. And before, if I don't start my morning that way, I can always start at midday. I can start in the afternoon, or I can start it at any time. I can always turn that negative back around to a positive if I choose to do so. But the choice is mine. I have to get out of the driver's seat and let God do the steering and driving. And just be prepared and be willing to take whatever necessary action that's in front of me to do. And I never know what that's going to be until I'm faced with it. And then I have a choice. Am I going to be a donkey, or am I going to be a good person? Am I going to be a donkey, or am I going to help someone? Am I going to be a donkey, or am I going to, whatever that might be. Again, I never know until it shows up and I'm faced with that. Again, I can be very sharp-tongued, very rude at times, very selfish and self-centered, but those are not the qualities I want. Those are not the qualities I want. For a long time and many years, I thought those were really good qualities to have. It's all about me, that narcissistic behavior of, don't you know who I think I am, I want to be right. So today I have to ask myself, do I want to be right, or do I want to be happy? Do I want to be right, or do I want to be at peace? And for me, I want to be at peace. I want to be at peace with me, and I want to be at peace with my fellow man. One of the things that I like that William Blake, I'm probably going to paraphrase this as well. You know what the donkey means. The donkey. I'm not going to say the word because I'm trying not to say those words. But anyway, the donkey. Yes, the donkey. I'll just spell it, AWS. How about that? I can be one. And I don't want to be one. I want to be kind, considerate. I want to be the opposite. So in order to be the opposite, I have to practice the opposite of those things. And sometimes I have an automatic forgetter that says, okay, you can be right, instead of you can be at peace or you can be happy. And then it hits me all of a sudden in my gut, like, oh my, what did you just do? What did you just say? How did you just act? How did you just look at someone? I'll give you an example. I'll just give you an example. Last week, the end of last week, I had gone to the doctor. I wasn't feeling very well, which is no excuse, by the way. But I go to the pharmacy to get my medication refilled or turn in the prescription. And before I get to the counter, I'm in line, and then we're taking other people, and that was fine. I didn't have a problem with that. That's cool. But I'm in line, and I'm still not feeling very well, but there was an 80-year-old man behind me. And I thought, okay, maybe I need to let him go first. Yes, it does bring on stress, and I don't want to bring on stress. So anyway, let me finish the story where you'll understand where I'm going with this. So I thought, okay, I'll let him go ahead of me because he was pushing a walker, okay? And I thought, okay, I'm walking pretty good, so let him get in front of me, okay? So as I'm turning to tell him this, the cashier up front, she screams out, no, 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 you were first. That didn't sit well with me. It did not sit well with me because I think here in my mind, in my perception, I think I'm doing a good deed, right? Okay, so I did let the gentleman in front of me. He goes up there and he takes care of his business. And when I get to the counter, by this time I've stood there in line and I'm stewing over what she said. Just standing there, if I could have been a firecracker, I'd have gone off, okay? But I get up there after I'm standing there, after he gets taken care of, and I say to her, you're rude. You're very rude. And she's like, what did I say? What did I do? I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to the pharmacist. So the pharmacist comes over and she asked me, what did I need? And I said, well, I need to turn in this prescription and I need to see if I have any others that need to be filled. And she's, whoa, excuse me guys, I'm sorry about that. That just really shouldn't have happened. See how things happen when you're going to tell a story? But I'm telling this true story. Let's see if I can get it set back up here. Don't wanna. Lordy. Okay, how am I gonna do this, guys? Alright, let's set it back up. Alright, anyway, I'll just hold it. I was telling this story, and anyway, I got up there, and I was talking to the pharmacist and told her, yeah, ouch. I told her that about the prescriptions. I'm turning in a new prescription, and I want to check to see if I have any other prescriptions. So she looked, and she said, yes, you have one or two, and we can fill those. And I said, okay, I'll come pick them back up tomorrow. And the woman, hello, Ronnie G. Did you think I'd be on this early? Anyway, I was reading the morning meditation because it just hit me that I needed to read that. But anyway, I stood there for a few minutes, and I was talking to the pharmacist, and a woman interrupted again. She interrupted me again, okay? And I stood there, and I looked at the pharmacist, and I looked at her again, and I said, I told you, you're rude. You are rude. I am not talking to you, and I don't want to talk to you. I'm talking to the pharmacist. So, girl shuts up. The pharmacist's eyes gets real big, and I'm thinking, okay. So, after I finished, I just walked out. Well, I thought I was done with that conversation, but no. I had to make it a little worse, okay? So I go up front and I ask for the store manager. I said, where's your store manager? I want to talk to the manager. Well, he's not here. He's out to lunch. Can I help you? I said, well, are you his assistant? Are you acting as his assistant? Are you, hello there, no fake drums, no drums, no, no, no. We're talking about a situation where I acted like a donkey, a real donkey, okay? So anyway, I made it worse, and I got the assistant manager, and she comes over, and so I tell her, now this was not nice, but I said it, okay? And I had to eat crow, but I did say this. I said, that lady back there in the pharmacy is a bitch. I'm sorry, but that's what I said, guys. I said that. Bad, bad, bad. And the girl looks at me and she said, well, what did she do? No, the crow never escaped. Anyway, what did she do? And I said, she was rude. She interrupted me, and I was telling her the story of what was going on, and she's like, I'm so sorry. She said, I'll make sure I notify the manager of that. And I said, thank you very much. She said, well, she's from New York. And I said, well, that answers every damn thing. Just like that. Oh, how bad. I was bad. A bad, bad person right then. So at that point, I already put my foot in my mouth, and I'd said everything that I shouldn't have been saying. And, okay, I don't know who you are, you're spamming. But anyway, I said, I walk out, and I'm standing right at the door, right about to go to my vehicle. And it hits me right in the gut. You just acted like a donkey. You just really showed your ASS, okay? And I'm like, okay, God, okay, I hear you. I hear you talking to me. Whew. And then I hear, well, you know what you got to do. I didn't. We kept each other all order for fake drums on aisle 50. If I'd have had a drum, I'd have probably beat on it. That would have been a good thing instead of going crazy on this poor one that probably didn't have a clue of what was going on with me and my perception of what I thought. Just because she was from New York, I thought, oh my. And she probably thought this old hillbilly witch is talking about me like this or talking to me like this. How dare she, you know? But anyway, it was not a good feeling. Was not a good feeling. So, after getting outside, I didn't go back in immediately. I didn't. I really didn't. And I've not been back yet, but I do have to go back, and I have to apologize for that, because that wasn't the correct way to handle that. The correct way would have been just, okay, thank you very much, and walk out. But no, I had to act like a donkey. Guys, I really did have to act like a donkey. And that's what I was just talking about is, you know, when I read the morning meditation, fake drums and guitars, you will find Jason and Evan on aisle 57. Oh, yes. Yeah, we'll check them out on aisle 57, but there was no 57. No aisle 57. Evan, I was talking about how I was acting like a donkey. Started off really nice with the morning meditation, and I was reading a little prayer, and then it hit me. Well, let me just give them an example of how my perception is sometimes of other people, when I should be not having that perception of other people. But as a human being, sometimes I do, and sometimes I act like a donkey. Ronnie can tell you. I've called her up acting like a donkey before, and she'll say, breathe, breathe, woosah. And that's what I do. That's what I do. Sometimes, sometimes I keep going on and on and on and on. And life goes on and on and on. And I ain't doing no snake dance, so don't ask. You hear me, Ronnie? Don't ask for the snake dance. Ain't happening. It ain't happening. My nose is running. Oh. So catch it, right? I've got 4 people in here lurking. I wonder if little brother's one. If he is, he's hearing me. Oh, he's probably not even up. Shit. I hope he's not. Because he just heard a story. Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. On whichever aisle playing fake instruments, I love me crazy musicians. I love me crazy musicians too. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Especially that Evan guy. Man, I tell you what, I want to hear Carlos Santana. I had him confused even with someone else on a panel I was on the other night. And I was so embarrassed, Evan. I'm so sorry. I had you and Ivan confused. I thought Ivan was you, and then I hear Kevin say, well, we're going to bring Frozen Fury. I'm like, are you kidding me? I felt horrible. Horrible. Yeah, cray, okay? So anyway, I got that straight because he was just shaking his head like, she's a nut, like I am. I told you, Evan, she is not going to let up until she gets her Carlos Santana. That's right, Evan. He said he was practicing on that one. In between everything else he does, Ronnie G. And it won't be fake either. Right, Evan? It better not be fake. I don't want to hear no fake guitar. Because you can play the guitar. XD, right? Right. But anyway, yes, I acted like a donkey, and now I've got to go back and apologize to this woman. Well, I did go back to the pharmacy, but the woman was not there, and neither was the same manager. So I'm hoping by me acting like a donkey that they didn't lose their job. And I'm still willing to go back and make that wrong right, guys, honestly, because it doesn't feel good to lay my head down knowing that I've done something like that. It really don't. It doesn't. But Ronnie can tell you, Billy gets off on tangents sometimes and goes on and on and on and on and on and on, and Ronnie has to say, whoa, stop it. Calm down. Breathe. Yes, yes. On and on and on and on and on, right. But see, I used to be one of those technicians in the pharmacy. I know how hard they work. And I know the things that they have to take and from the public. And other people being donkeys is not fun to take. I've been there, done that. So, but then again, I also can act like a donkey. Guys, I'm just a donkey. Donkey, donkey, donkey. Donkey, donkey, donkey. You know, Shrek's donkey. I can act like Shrek's donkey. Anyway, that's one for you. God. I don't even believe I'm on here right now. Do you guys believe I'm on here right now? Do you believe you're looking at me this early in the morning? Do you believe I've had no sleep? See, because I get cray. Look at my eyes. Look. See the bags? It's awful. It's just awful, awful, awful. But I wanted to get on here and read the morning meditation. So I did. Now I got 5 lurkers. That's what I'm saying. I bet that he's in here lurking on me. And he's going to know that I acted like a donkey. He's going to know it. Fox, the smartest dog in the West. Good morning. Thank you for coming to support my channel. You bite? Oh, please don't bite. Oh, see, I was talking about me acting like a donkey, and I was biting the other day. But I'm lucky somebody didn't bite me back. So, with that said, please don't bite me, because I am being nice today. Right now, anyway. I'm being very, very nice. A bite is code. Ronnie, do you mind posting my links? I'm trying to hold this thing up and it won't sit still. Good morning, Usha. Good morning, good morning to everyone. 6 people in this stream. Go figure. They want to get on here. You're on your phone? Okay. All right, girlfriend. That's all right. I didn't even know I was going to get on here. But anyway, I was reading the morning meditation. And when I read it, drinking coffee, I've got some tea. Some green tea I've been drinking since you talked to me. Not in your room. Where are you? With Willie? The baby? Which one? Yes. Fox is speaking to you, Ronnie. Ronnie, bite me back. I hope not. I'm not going to bite you. I'm not going to act like a donkey with you, Evan. I'm not. I promise. I will not act like a donkey with you. You know what it is? I'm just going to tell you guys what it really is, okay? A lot of times it's fear. When I act like a donkey, it's fear. And it's selfish. The fear of not getting what I want or losing something I think I have, which is not true. Most of the time, it's an illusion, delusion, confusion, in my brain that says, you're right, Billy. Go tell them what for. Go tell them how they're acting. Always tried it. What? I try, Evan. I promise I try. I really do try. Like I was saying earlier, my intent is always to try to treat people like I want to be treated. But, you got that little devil on your shoulder and you got that angel on your shoulder, and sometimes that devil says, go ahead. Go ahead, act out. You can. Then you got the angels saying, no, don't you do that. Don't you do that. You're going to have to eat crow if you do that. But the devil says, go ahead and do it anyway. Blah. And then I go, blah. Then I have to go back and eat the crow, you see. And then I go, blah, again. But those experiences help me not to do it as much. Because I used to do it. I used to be worse, Evan. I used to be horribly bad at that. Acting like a donkey. Donkey. Anywho, if you would like, I will do the reading again. Because I might need to read it again. Because you never know. I might be a donkey later. I don't know. I hope not. I really do hope not. Oh, I'm falling. and I can't get up. Okay, who is this? It's easier to lash out, but at the end of the day, what does the okay, I didn't read it. It went away. I don't have it on my phone. I've just got this tablet. It'll come up for a few minutes and it'll go away. Now y'all gonna start getting me, right? Because I'm being honest about something I did. Y'all are gonna start giving me a hard time. I know it. I just know it. I'm not like that all the time. I really have a good heart. I really, really do. Somebody's doing a 500 giveaway. Oh no, we won't, as we all have our faults as well. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. Because I'm in this human body, I'm going to do human things. He bit me. Usher Morrison, I bit you. Oh, I see what he's talking about. Okay. So you love locked and loaded me, right? That's what that is. That's what that means. So you bit me that way? That's a cool way to bite me. I can be bit that way. But if you want to bite me like Evans, say it again. Love, locked, and loaded. Right. Love, locked, and loaded. Prepared dark. Dog army, fire your engines. I do not believe we're talking about dogs and donkeys. You're a dog? What kind of dog? What kind of dog are you, Fox? Ronnie's a Chihuahua. Ronnie's a Chihuahua. Oh, see, we have another Chihuahua in here, Ronnie. Chihuahuas rule, don't they? Now there's some ankle biters. Yeah, she has 6 Chihuahuas. My roommate has a miniature poodle. Tappers. What is a tapper? What is a tapper? I've never heard of. Oh, yapper. Okay, yes, they're yappers. They talk back. Yes, she has some awesome fur babies. But my roommates have a miniature poodle who I love up. His name is Miko. Miko. I love on him a lot. And they also have 2 cats, Hoot and Toot. They're sisters. But I can't love on the cats because I'm allergic to cats. How did this go from me talking about a morning meditation to donkeys and cats and dogs? I have no idea. None whatsoever. None. Don't know how it went from cats and dogs to, from... Oh my goodness. Frozen fruit. Evan, you're laughing at me, right? I know you are. It is funny. I am funny. I can be quite hilarious at times. Quite hilarious. But I'm quite crazy too. Come see you. Well, how am I going to come see you? Where are you? You're laughing with me? Good. Hello, Gussie Wells. Good morning. Welcome. You think I'm beautiful? Like this? Seriously? Are you serious? I'm good. I was just explaining to everyone that click on my pic later. Okay, I'll do that. I'll go check you out. I love, like, and load you. You see my heart. How can you see my heart? My heart's inside. Yes, Fox, my heart's inside. But thank you. Thank you very much. I like compliments. Even when I'm being a donkey. Evan, even when I'm being a donkey. Ronnie. Ronnie knows I have a good heart. When I'm sleeping. No, I have a good heart. I do, I really do. So if I could get this thing to set up, guys. Those that missed. Ay, ay, ay. Right, Ronnie? Ay, ay, ay. Hey. Oh, it's going to slide down. Down, down, down. That's okay. Slant's okay, right? Slant okay? So, again, well, my book's back there. I can't read it. Sensing. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're sensing. Because, lots of people sense. Sing. I'm a being. I say all the time, we get so busy being human doings, we forget to be how to be human doings. You're having problems with your phone? Of course you are, Ronnie. Of course you are. Screech, 40 miles per hour. We're more tools, LOLJK. I'll stop with it. I can't read fast enough. I just can't. Not on that, not without cutting it on my phone. That way I can see you guys on the comments on the phone. I really enjoyed being in the panel with you the other morning. Evan. See, I was about to call you that other name. That's not good. That's not good. Let me see if I can pull you guys up here, and that way I can mute you and see the comments and all that good stuff. Comments and all that good stuff. Yep. Yep. Okay. Now I can see you guys. What you're saying. Screech, 40 miles per hour. We need more toots. LOL, JK. I'll stop with the dog thing, but yeah, have to take a breather and step back to look at a full picture for the situation. You keep being told you're writing too much, Fox. It does me that way too when I'm on my desktop, because I'm trying to type in, real quick, trying to answer somebody, especially if it's a large string, and it'll say, you need to slow down and wait 4 seconds or 5 seconds before you type anything else. And I'm like, I was just getting into typing it, and you're going to stop me now? It's like, jeez. So, anyway, now we got 7 in here, man. Wow. Good morning, Vietnam. Yeah. So, Chihuahuas are good. Poodles are good. Kitty cats are good. No fake drums and no fake guitars are not good. Right? Right. So, y'all need to behave now and do some real guitars and real drums. Let's get happy. I am happy. I'm happy. Don't worry. Be happy. I am happy. Good, Fox. I'm glad you're happy. You eat Kit Kats. They're yummy. I can't have Kit Kats. Kit Kats make me sick. Kitty cats. You eat. Y'all are not right. I think y'all might be going in another direction where I don't even want to go. Kitty cats. You wish you had a kitty cat? The chocolate kind? That you break off? Break me off a piece of that kitty cat bar. So what do y'all want to talk about? There's 6 of you here, so what do you want to talk about? I love to meet new people. Yes, I do. I've met lots of nice people on here since I've been doing this. You see my fan? It's going crazy up there. It's cold outside, but it's hot in here. Well, I done told you. I've already told you that I will go check you out. If I know I already have you, I think I already have you. Yum Kit Kats. Now Ron is in with the Kit Kats. See? And she fixed send me a bag of candy. A big bag of candy that I can't have. Tempting me. That's bad. Something. What are you saying? Evan? What? Something about Karen. Maybe since that's what's in the title. Who knows? Right. That's what I started out with, but none of you guys were here at that point. So I'll read that again. Let me get it. It's holding my tablet up, but I will get it again just for you, Evan. I was just giving examples of, my actions. And what I was doing was reading from this little book. Yay! Yeah. Okay. I was reading from this book. It's my daily meditation book. Do we want to do that? We want to make some sounds. Okay, that's what cats do. Okay. Anyway. Okay. It's a daily meditation for today. And that's what I started out with, actually. ASMR, yes. ASMR. Where you don't do anything but make sounds. You know what that does to me? The ASMR? Makes me want to act like a donkey. Yes, it does. So, February the 11th. It is the final proof of God's omnipotence, that he need not exist in order to save us. That's by Peter de Vries. Sometimes we get so tangled up in beliefs, concepts, and definitions that we have no choice but to sit back and have a good laugh at ourselves. If we don't at least occasionally find ourselves a little silly, we're in trouble. Our search for enlightenment and fulfillment, noble as it may seem, might actually come down to one thing: self-centeredness. It's all well and good to seek spiritual truths, but many of us are looking in the wrong places. Do we know someone who could use a helping hand? Is a friend in trouble? Are we doing something to brighten someone's day? Our faith is empty if we put concern for our own soul before the needs of another. When we overlook what we can do for our fellow travelers, we are missing the whole point. If we are busy being helpful, we don't need to worry about searching for God. And the thought to ponder on for today is, I don't need to look any further than the next person I can help. And that's what I was talking about. I was giving an example, Evan, of doing the opposite of that. And that's not what I want to do. And again, the book is In God's Care, Daily Meditations. And I read this every day. Every day. See, now we're going in. See, she jumps from one thing to the other, and she fusses at me for doing it. And our little brother, she fusses at him. She fusses at him. Okay, I lost a couple there because I started getting spiritual. Spiritual. That's what us country folks say, spiritual. I do not. I do not. I'm a good person, Ronnie. I'm a good person. I just act up sometimes. Act up. Act up. I tune in, turn on, and drop out sometimes. You get me? You feel me? I know you love me. I love you too. We're a happy family. You want to sing, Barney? Follow your bliss. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. Follow your bliss. William Blake. Good book. Follow your bliss. I think I have it on my bookshelf somewhere. You might read that one afternoon. But right now we're doing another one. It's called Being in Balance. We do that on Fridays at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And it's going pretty well. We read that, and then we zen out a little bit with some music and a little bit of chit chat, and we had fun this last one, man. And it was going. I mean, we went on for a couple of hours and just laughed and cut up, and we what I like to say is that we zen out and we decompress. Well, go start some breakfast, girl. You making pancakes? You making some pancakes? Are you going to inhale them like little brother did, where you can be back in 10 minutes? Or 5 minutes, or 3 minutes, or whatever that might be? It's all good. Go make some pancakes, Robin. Hello, Sonny. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? There's my girl, Sonny. Well, you better go get him a pancake. Did you hear what Evan said? He said, you're recording fake eggs and bacon. Sonny, we're in here talking about donkeys, chihuahuas, a little bit of spirituality. Let's see, what else have we talked about? Just me being a donkey. No kidding. No kidding. Well, you better make that boy some pancakes. He's my little boyfriend. You better make him some pancakes now, Ronnie, now. You hear me? Now. Get to it, woman. Get to it. You have my consent. Yes, you have my consent to make him some pancakes. You do, Fox. You need someone to make your breakfast. So do I. So do I. Nobody wants to make my breakfast. Because of my donkey. They want to feed me wolf cookies and gorilla milk. Have you ever heard of that? Wolf cookies and gorilla milk. Got my cutie pie on my phone. I'm sure you do, Ronnie. Cutie pie, whatever. Yeah, you have his consent to talk to anyone you'd like to, right? She's going to hate me. She got her cutie pie on the phone, but yet she gonna go make some pancakes. She's lying. What she's doing, she's lying. Like a dog. She lying like a dog. That poor kid won't get no pancakes, and she'll be on there talking to Sweetie Pie. A donkey. Sonny, do you like unicorns? What is Friday? I'm a professional blue chef at making burnt breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh, Cutie Pie is in the gym. Okay. Well, good for Cutie Pie. Love unicorns. I like unicorns too. They're majestic. Majestic and mystical. Fake breakfast. Cutie Pie is not a fake breakfast. No, 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 no. You do? You do? Fox? Oh my. I just had some shirts made for some girls that I help. And they say soldier girls on them. And on the back it says Woosa. That means breathe. What Ronnie tells me to do all the time. Wow. I'm impressed. Where do you live, Fox? Yeah, where do you live? What part of the continent? Arizona. Well, then you're not far. Cool. So, you do t-shirts. That's a good idea. I might hit you up for sure. For sure. Yes, for some advertisement, my friend. Could you do some with Gypsy Heart Entertainment on them? Mm-hmm. What's no? No, you won't? You could do some with Gypsy Heart Entertainment on them? That would be cool. Cutie Pie's in your phone. He's in my phone too, but you know what? I'm letting Cutie Pie be Cutie Pie. See, you done made Evan hungry now. See, he's gonna leave me. He's going to leave me. Oh my God. He's gonna leave me. But I saw Fox in here. And about a few others that are lurking. Sonny's here. Go on, Ronnie, eat your pancakes. Get some of Ronnie's pancakes, Evan. She'll get you some pancakes. She makes some good old pancakes, I bet. Made me take a break. Naturally Nola, hello. Giving permanent hugs. Awesome. I can love, lock, and load you. I think I already have you, baby girl. I think I do. I think I got you last night. No, Ronnie did not. That was Billy that had you mixed up, not Ronnie. And I apologize. Lurkers are lurking. I know they are. I know it. That's okay. We got 9 in here lurking. That's right. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. We be jamming. Yeah, I can jam. You did what? Evan is funny. Especially when he comes on them shades on. I love it. He's too sexy for his shades. too sexy for his shades. No, I didn't see what you said. What did you say? Fox, what did you say? Space Jams. That's right. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alfie, hello. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. We're just in here cutting up, showing up and shouting out and all that kind of stuff. I can paint anything on a t-shirt. Well, I would love to have some with my logo on them. Gypsy Heart Entertainment. What? Sunny Stormy, wake up, honey. Get you some coffee. I'm good, Alfie. I'm real good. I am doing great, actually. Getting ready to do a little writing here in a few. Okay, well, cook then and chat, Ronnie. Thank you very much for cooking and chatting and cooking. I bet Willie's standing there holding on to your leg, too, probably. Waiting for you to get them done. Okay, now he's biting. Fox is biting. I'm love, lock, and loading. Fox is biting. Ronnie, what are you doing? Vibing? Ronnie vibing. Robbie be... Ronnie be vibing. Ronnie will vibe you, okay? Let's see. Sonny, what do you do? We can't say that S word. You know what I mean. The S word that YouTube does not want us to say. You can see art on my Facebook, Unicorns by Lori. Is your name Lori? Are you a woman, Fox? No, his mom just came for him. Why? You're a woman. Okay, cool. Good deal. I'm a woman, too. California Good Eats, ASMR, stopping by to show some love. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Your Fox's mama. Okay. Please tell me that a Fox's mama. How old is Fox? Because I think he was in here hitting on me a minute ago. See the doctor. Who see the doctor? No, you be vibing, Ronnie. You be vibing. 4. He's 4. Oh my goodness. So it's been you in here. Okay. So you've been the one I've been talking to, correct, Mundo? Please tell me I've been talking to you and not this 4-year-old. So, okay, now I'm really confused here. So Willie is 4 years old. Or who's 4 years old? I want to know who is 4 years old. Corgi and Chihuahua. Your dogs are 4 years old. You're right, California. Yes, that's what we've been talking about. Dogs, donkeys. Let's see. We've been even talking some spiritual stuff, but we got off on dogs and donkeys and cats, and I don't know how that happened. I've been talking to a chihuahua. Go figure. Thank you, Sonny. You visited, yes, please, everybody, love each other. Love, lock, and load, everybody, please. Get to know your community and who you're talking to. Because you just might run across somebody like me that talks crazy talk. Crazy talk. My mods are in here, so I'm happy with that. That's cool. Smart as I know. I have to go post a video and eat. Have a great day, and don't forget to stop by. I won't, because I'm interested in your art and your t-shirt making. Okay? And thank you for stopping by the way. That's awesome. I love it. Love it. Okay? So. And please don't bite me if I stop by, okay? Don't bite me. Because I cry. If I get bit, I cry. I won't forget. Have a good day. God bless. Godspeed. Yes, Sonny. Sonny, awesome. Yes, I will do that. I'm interested in your t-shirt making too. Because I'll sure sport it online, trust me. Yes, bye baby. Bye. Tell those doggies bye. Ain't no lie singing bye. Is Evan already gone and got him some pancakes? Or a biscuit? I don't know. Maybe he needed a biscuit. Since we were talking about dogs, he probably thought about biscuits. Gravy or something. I don't know. I had fruit. Because I'm a fruit. Ronnie, you gone? Shows we got 6 in here. We got some lurkers. Some early lurkers. And my roommates probably think I'm in here talking to myself. They usually don't bother me because they think I'm talking to myself. So I guess we'll sit here and breathe. You want to breathe? Yeah, lurkers. That's okay. I don't mind them lurking. Let them lurk. Let them lurk. Little brother, if you're in here, peace, brother. Peace. Somebody's unboxing a Valentine. You can't seem to get your chat working. Looks like it's working pretty good to me. So you didn't get to make the pancakes before Willie left? Mine last night was, I was in a stream. I was watching Cab 7 this morning, and I was trying to get him something on there, and it kept, every time I type, it'd freeze. No, I don't know it. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock in the morning his time. Usually he'd be starting a new song, but he ain't finished the other one yet. He's still got the ditty to do, though. The ditty do. Well, hi, little brother, if you're in here. I'll give you a shout out. Old MJ Rock. 9:30 there. I've got 9:30 here, too. Sonny, where you at? What part of the USA are you in? You have to go up where? Oh, you have to go. You got to go up to the post office. Minnesota. Cool. See me. Okay. I see you too. See me. My glasses are crooked. I'm gonna have to get them straight. Look, they're crooked. That ain't good. One thing I do need to do is take this down. I was reading it. It was the St. Francis prayer. I read that earlier, which was a good prayer. None of you have checked it out. Maybe you wanna Google it. Googly moogly. I'm not gonna say it out loud because the thing will start talking. If I mention that word, that G word, Google. Bye, Ron. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Lots of love and gypsy kisses. See ya. So, guys, I can just sit here. That's okay with me. Nobody wants to talk. We're just gonna sit here and breathe. Woosah. Woosah. I can sit here and go to sleep. You're gonna talk? You gotta talk to me. Ask me questions. So it's just me and you, but it shows 6 people. We got some lurkers, man. Frozen Fury was in here. He was in here, and well, you saw Ronnie, but Frozen Fury was in here, and then Fox and the lurkers, right? And the lurkers. Does anybody? Let me just ask. Let me just throw this out there. Does anybody watch The Walking Dead? And did you see it last night? Sonny, do you watch The Walking Dead? I do. I watch it. It's getting crazy. It's just you and me in the stream. Oh, it's good, girl. It's been getting good. They've done, we've got some good people in there. A few of them have died off. A bunch. But they still have it going on pretty good. It's still interesting to watch. They changed it up a little bit this season, but it's getting good. It's staying pretty good. And interesting enough that I want to watch it. Looks like we might. I don't know. It's gloomy out. Gloomy. I think you could easily pick it back up and start watching it. I think Netflix has the first 8 seasons. We're in 9 right now, but if you go to Netflix, if you have Netflix, I don't know if you have Netflix or not, but they have it on there, or they did. There's a few of them that I kind of watch on Netflix. I watched Breaking Bad. I watched all of it on Netflix. I didn't watch it was on before, but then after everybody started talking about it, I thought, okay, I'll go back and check out Breaking Bad, and I watched it. It was funny. It was, I mean, funny, not funny, like sorry, not sorry, you know, kind of thing. But it was pretty good. Pretty good. I liked it. Like to watch what they were going to do next with him. Let's see, what else did I watch? See, that was season. Watched a bunch of stuff. I'm getting tired. Yeah, I'm pretty much always on here too. But that show is one I don't miss. Walking Dead. I do not miss that one. People tell you, she won't answer her phone. No answer phone when Walking Dead is on. I do want to say this, guys. If you would say some prayers for my sister Becky. She had to go to the ER last night. She's okay. We thought she's having a heart attack, but that's not what happened. She has what they call pleurisy, and which is not fun either. It's painful. It's almost like pneumonia, but the pain is worse than pneumonia. And one of her legs was swelled up really big, really bad. And so I told her to take an aspirin before she went, because I was scared maybe she'd have a stroke. So that would thin her blood. She got there and they did all the tests and everything, and come to find out she's fine. She's fine. Well, not fine. I mean, she's still in pain. She's supposed to. This mess. It's straggly. She has to check with her primary care doctor today. Wait, somebody left. Now we're down to 5. So what can we talk about, Stormy? See, when I was talking about donkeys, there was lots of people in here. I was actually giving an example of my actions. That's what it was. That I've got to go back and correct. Eating crow. Well, that kind of thing. Consequences of those actions. So what do you do, Sonny? What do you do? Are you a student? Are you a mom? Are you a stay-at-home mom? Do you work? What do you do? Oh, yeah, they do me that way too. Since I've been on YouTube, they've been doing me that way. Because, you know, I've got my YouTube page and all that. And, of course, I have Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. And I've been getting a lot of that myself. That's what was going on when I was talking earlier. The phone rang, and I've got a blocker on mine, and it tells me if it's scam or not. So if you're not in my phone and it's an out-of-state number, then it doesn't get answered. It'll block the number. Or it'll ring and it'll show me it's scam. So I just say, well, cut that off real quick. Really quick. Because I don't answer people I don't know. Uh-oh, I just froze. I don't know what happened. My computer's frozen. My computer's froze, guys. It's frozen. Let's see if I can get on here. Let's see. get on the phone. See, we was talking about scammers and they get in here and start messing around. Let's see. Hello, 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 hello. Let me get out and get back in here. Aye. Weird stuff going on. Try this again. I'm going to cut that off. Cut that off. Cut that off. Restart. See what happens there. I'm frozen here. I don't know what I did. Did I hit a button? Did I hit the button? Did I hit the button? No, I didn't hit the button. It's frozen. Yeah, I know it's frozen. Let's see.